Alright, let's talk about this properly. Who is the best free destroyer in eFootball? Cannavaro, Chiellini or Buyten? All three are free epics, all three are destroyers, and all three are very usable, just for very different reasons. So no hype, no forced takes, just how these defenders actually perform once the match starts. The first important point is speed and recovery, because no matter how good a defender is, if he can't recover, the striker will definitely punish him. Cannavaro is clearly the number one here. 82 speed, 88 acceleration plus high jump make him quick off the mark. He recovers well, adjusts fast when you manually defend, and doesn't feel clunky when you change direction with him. Chiellini sits right in the middle. He is not slow, but he is not explosive either. Once he commits, turning back takes a moment, which you will feel against quick attackers. Buyten is the slowest here, and there is no sugarcoating that. If you rely on recovery runs or get pulled wide, he will definitely struggle. And in the current meta, speed doesn't make a defender great, but not having decent speed can definitely make you a bad one. That naturally brings us to defensive numbers and how they actually translate in gameplay. On paper, they all have crazy defensive stats. Buyten has elite tackling and physical contact. He is at his best when holding a line, absorbing pressure, and dealing with direct attacks head-on. Chiellini is aggressive, high defensive engagement and awareness, which means he steps out confidently and wins a lot of duels. But if you mistime it, he can overcome it sometimes. And I personally think Cannavaro has the cleanest defensive profile overall. High awareness, high tackling, high aggression. But the key difference is that his defending works while moving, not just when you are standing still. None of them are bad defenders. The real difference is how they defend in game. That difference becomes even more clearer when we talk about aerial presence. And this is where Buyten clearly shines. He is 197cm tall with strong physical contact and 91 in heading. He dominates the air, long balls, crosses, set pieces. This is definitely his territory. Chiellini, on the other hand, is reliable but not overwhelming. Cannavaro compensates with jump and timing, but realistically speaking, he won't win every aerial duel against taller strikers. So if crosses and long balls are your main problem, Buyten is definitely your solution. But aerial dominance doesn't win games alone, which is why stamina also matters more than people think. In tight division matches, stamina directly affects how your defender take position while defending, and once positioning goes off, mistakes follow. Cannavaro lasts comfortably through the full match. Chiellini holds up well but starts to feel heavier late on. Buyten is usually the first to drop off, especially if you play high defensive line. Lastly, let's talk about their ball handling ability. Now, you might think as a defender you don't need much in this area, but sometimes you have to turn with your defenders as well. And if they are bad at it, you are just gonna give a free gift to your opponent. And Cannavaro feels the safest on the ball. Because of his short height, he makes faster turns, cleaner first touch, and better recovery after small mistakes. Chiellini is functional but not very press resistant, and Buyten is limited here. He clears more than he builds. So if you play possession or try to build from the back, this difference becomes obvious very quickly. So who is the best among them? In my opinion, there is not a single best destroyer. Buyten is for low blocks, aerial dominance and physical duels. Chiellini is for aggressive defending and strong man marking. Cannavaro is for mobility, recovery and adaptability in the current meta. This is not about one being broken and the others being bad. It's about who fits perfectly in your team. If you defend deep, Buyten works. If you like stepping out and bullying attackers, Chiellini fits your team. If you want flexibility and safety across different formation, Cannavaro makes more sense. And that's the real answer. Now I'm curious which one fits your playstyle best. Let me know in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe if this helped.